Namaskar. So I would, before formally starting the welcome address, I would just set the context with some data and some experiences which I have had in the last 4 to 5 months, which will give you a better perspective why this workshop is required. Firstly, this year we achieved a record 8 billion USD exports. So more than the welcoming it, I thank all the stakeholders who are present here. It would be more like a vote of thanks and a welcome. So I thank all the stakeholders here. So when I was asked to welcome from MPEDA side, I felt whom am I welcoming? Like if I see here, I am an MPEDA official and our team also, we are officials. But what is MPEDA? MPEDA is an authority where all the state government secretaries are members. We have the central government representatives, all the Central Research Institute representatives, NFDV, everybody is MPEDA. MPEDA is, all of you constitute MPEDA. So, but we are just MPEDA employees, but all of you constitute MPEDA. So, when I joined in August, the first challenge was an audit with EU. There were 2 audit visits, one in Odisha and other one was in Kerala. So, we had a lot of challenges because the antibiotics which were found in the marine product, that was a challenge for us. And then the auditor kept on asking a lot of questions. First, they say that you need to do a root cause analysis. From where does what is the source of the antibiotic? What action you are taking? So when we went deep into it, we found that registration, traceability, all these things are a challenge. That was one thing. The other thing was when we joined, in sports, we know our goalposts very clearly. But when it comes to international markets, the goalposts for each country change. So for us, there is no level playing field. So for every country, we have to play in a different way. So one such thing was in case of USA. USA says that it will not import our marine products, sea-caught marine products, because we don't have a turtle excluding device in our trawlers. So they need a turtle excluding device in a trawler, through which the turtle would escape and there should not be catch loss also. So these are the challenges which some countries put. Then it was the World Cup football. During the World Cup football, 3 or 4 consignments from our country, they were rejected in Qatar because of Vibrio cholera. And since it was a World Cup, then they didn't open the market. So similarly, lot of countries, they keep changing their goalposts, they put different trade barriers. So that is one thing which jointly we need to address. That is why all of us are here. Then coming to the opportunities, I had the opportunity of visiting Odisha in Sambalpur. So this was not a coastal area, this was an hinterland where we found that on the irrigation project, the Hirakud Dam project, there is cage culture happening. So that was a new thing for me because before this posting, I was also the divisional commissioner there. And then after 3 years I come and when I go back there, I find cages there which were not there earlier. Then last month I went to Punjab as election duty observer. Then we used to get very good fish there. Then also Punjab and Haryana secretaries are after us, regularly calling us, and sir also is here. So my batchmates also, I met some of them and they said, our soil is naturally saline, so we are producing shrimp, so how do we market it? So even though there is a problem, it's an opportunity for MPEDA and the country to market it. Then while touring, we have seen that different hatcheries have been set up. This 8 billion didn't happen overnight. It was because of the support of all the state governments who provided us land for the hatcheries. in Odisha, the Gopalpur hatchery, in Vishakhapatnam, the hatchery which is there, they were the foundation stone for Vanamai cultivation in this country. Also, we found that whenever there is an issue, quality issue or any funding issue, our friend from MOFP is here, food processing, we go to them, they give us funds. And then whenever we request for some gap filling, madam provides us support. So here is a audience who have supported this organization always in all the endeavors in achieving this 8 billion target. So this is the context. So the sessions are based on these problems, opportunities and the challenges which we are facing. So when I took all these challenges to our AS in March, when he joined, 1 or 2 months I really troubled him, only throwing these challenges. So then after some time, after a lot of deliberations, he suggested that we need to have a state level workshop because the problem is multi-state level. One meeting we had with central government departments, and he said we should have a workshop with the state governments and share these challenges, opportunities, whatever we are facing. So he was a brainchild behind this workshop. So sir, I thank you for giving this idea, and I on behalf of MPEDA, I welcome you to this workshop, sir. As I have earlier said, ma'am has been very kindful to us, always providing us support, and most of the state governments also receive a lot of funds through NFDBA, and it has provided a very good ecosystem in the domestic sector. Ma'am, we welcome you, ma'am. From Punjab we have Vikas sir, then Suresh Vashish sir, who is the Secretary of Fisheries from Odisha, Adila, who is the Director from Fisheries from Kerala, and there are different directors from different state governments, so I welcome all of you to this workshop. We have our JS, Mr. Preetpal Singh from MOFP. I welcome you. So in coordinating with all these agencies, we have one director at DOC, Mr. Praveen, who always helps us, navigates us, or whatever information needs to be shared with the ministry. He is a link between MPEDA and the department. So I welcome Mr. Praveen to this workshop. So when we had this TED challenge, it was a very difficult challenge. The TED required an aluminium which required 6,000 grade aluminium specification, and the mesh net to be used was available only with 2 to 3 suppliers in the country. So we had a challenge, but the CAFT director who is here and the team, we broke down the problems individually, and the procurement problems were solved. And today we have a TED design before us. The US kept on giving us challenges every time. Technical specifications change, but they helped us do this. So this is one example, like how central government institutes, research institutes, the knowledge which they have, if they can share with us and collaborate together, we can create greater impact. So there are many central government organization directors who are representing their institutes here. I welcome all of them. Thank you. Then we have some regulators like FSSAI, then we have EAC, they are also here, so I also welcome them. We have some best practitioners, like from the farm side, and they are also here. We wanted to share their best practices, so we got some best people in the industry. So they are here to share their experiences with us. I welcome all of them. And lastly, all these things, exports happen only through our exporters. We have our SCA president here, who is also the vice chairman of the MPEDA authority, Mr. Jagdish Pafandi and his team. We have some exporters who are here. So when our earlier Commerce Secretary, Sir, BVR Subramaniam sir used to say, when we take a proposal, you should know the pain points of the industry, what challenges they are facing. So to understand the pain points of the industry, we have invited them here to share their experiences, the opportunities, challenges which the sector is having, our competitor Ecuador, what challenges Ecuador is giving us. All these things to put in a context, we have invited some of the exporters here. I welcome all the exporters who have come here. Last but not the least, my team from the states, the regional officers and MPEDA headquarters who have come here. I welcome you all. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.